We're going to answer this question before us. It says the following. A barbecue is attended by 50 people. Hamburgers and sausages were available. It was found that 35 hamburgers and 38 sausages were eaten, and 6 people were noted to have eaten neither a hamburger nor a sausage. If no person ate more than 1 hamburger or 1 sausage, find the probability that a person chosen at random, and our first one is a hamburger or a sausage. So what we're trying to find for this first one here is the probability of a hamburger union of a sausage. Now, to help us think this through, we're going to create for ourselves a probability table. So we have either a hamburger or not a hamburger, or a sausage or not a sausage. We know that there are 50 people in total. We know that 35 had hamburgers, which must mean 15 didn't have hamburgers. And I might do everything I don't know in blue. So I figured that out. I wasn't given that information at 15. What else am I told? I'm told that 38 people ate sausages. So that means here there should be 38. And then I can quickly figure out, well, that must mean 12 people didn't eat sausages. Then we keep on going. The next thing we are told is that 6 people had neither. So that means 6 goes there. And now I can just figure out everything else remaining. So for instance, I know that this is 6 because 6 plus 6 is 12. I know that this here must be 9 because 9 plus 6 is 15. And I know that this here must be 29 because 29 plus 6 is 35. And also 29 plus 9 is 38. So that works as well. Now, once we have all of this, we then have to figure out, well, what's the union? Now, this normally is where people get a little tripped up because they're not used to thinking about union in terms of a probability table. You most likely think about union when you think of a Venn diagram, but I would encourage you not to draw a Venn diagram here. Just use the probability table. Now, also think it through logically. You know, it's a hamburger or a sausage. So that means what? What does that mean? It means, well, they could either have both a hamburger or sausage, or just a hamburger with no sausage, or a sausage with no hamburger. Those are our options. This one, or this one. So that means we simply could go 29 plus 9 plus 6 over 50. And once we do all of that, what are we going to end up with? What's 29 plus 9 plus 6? It will be 44. 44 on 50. Or there is another way of doing this. The other way of doing this is going, all right, h of us is, hopefully you can see, it's just 50 minus 6, isn't it? Because it's just 50 minus 6 gets me the same result of 44 minus 50. And that's another way of getting the same answer. Now, you must simplify your answer. So your final answer must be 22 on 25. That's your final answer. So this is the same, 22 on 25. So you must simplify where you can, but that's your final answer. 22 on 20. Either way is fine, just what makes most sense to you. Okay, next one. It says that we've got only a hamburger. Well, think about it. What does that mean? That means that we've got a hamburger intersection with no sausage. We come and we look at our Venn diagram here. So we're after this. Now, what is that going to be? That's going to be hamburger with no sausage. It'll be 6. So 6 on 50. So that means, what are we going to do? We're going to come here. So it was a hamburger with, so hamburger, only a hamburger. Yeah. So it's going to be 6 on 50. And 6 on 50, once we halve them both, will be 3 on 25. So just make sure that you're halving them there, or simplifying as far as you can go. And that's as far as we can simplify there. And then the last one is only 1 serve of food. Okay, so if it's only 1 serve of food, that means only hamburger or only sausage. So that means what we want is the probability of a hamburger intersection of no sausage and the probability of a sausage with the intersection of no hamburger. Now, we already know that this one right here is 6 on 50. We found that out in the question above. Now, the probability of getting a sausage with no hamburger would be this one right here. So that's 9 on 50. 9 on 50. And then we would go 6 plus 9 is 15 on 50. And then we could divide those both by 5, which would leave us with 3 on 10. And that's as far as it can simplify. So that means that's our answer there. 3 on 10. 3 on 25. And just like that, we're done. There are all our answers. Hopefully you found this useful and you were successful with this question.